Welcome back. This is Tom, and it's Tom's Radio Room Show. And when I was setting up my camera and everything, I was getting WWV on 10 megahertz, loud and clear. And of course, now when I got things all set up, it's faded out. Almost gone. Amazing. And that's what happens when you're listening to shortwave. Conditions can change, and what you were hearing loud and clear could go away. And it's 7:45 in the morning here on Saturday morning in Florida, and I've just kind of reached the period of where shortwave on certain bands starts getting, shall we say, deaf, because the sun has just come up, and that usually is a sign that shortwave is not going to be as good. So anyway, why am I here and why am I showing you this old Grundig S450DLX? Well, the reason being is in my scouting this week for radios to review, I noticed this radio is on sale, and it's one place, but unfortunately they've sold out. They were selling these brand new for $35 and free shipping. And for $35, I almost bought another one, but I got too many radios. Now, you can't have too many radios. Well, my wife tells me I have too many radios. So she buys another pair of shoes every time I buy a new radio, or a dozen pair. Anyway, so I wanted to go back and just kind of show you this radio again. I did a full review, quite some time ago, of this radio and its sister, the S350, which it's a little smaller. It's older technology. This is a little newer technology, has some additional features. So if you want to go back to that particular video, I'll try to put a link in the description of where that video is. So anyway, so we're tuning the band. This is a hybrid radio. It has a digital display, and it has an analog tuner. It does not have a keypad so that you can dial in the frequencies. You have to manually tune the frequencies. And it has some features that helps you do that, to jump around in the band, which I discuss in my review. So we're just going to look at this radio from its overall features and reception. And I was really excited there. I was getting WWV. It's gone now, totally. So, wait a half hour and lose the station. Let's try a different frequency for WWV. Let's move up to 15 megahertz, for instance. And let's change the tuning steps. You can either be fast or slow. I'll turn it to fast. Oh, I just heard the tone there, so it's coming and going right now. That's going to take forever. Let's use where is it? Quick tune buttons right here, and that'll jump up in frequencies. And there it is, 15 megahertz. So there are ways of getting around manually tuning. I wish I could keep the light on, but the light doesn't want to stay on. Okay, now let's see if we get anything there. Nah, nothing at all. Let's see what else we got. Oh, set time. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Quick tune. Let's go down. Okay, I don't have 10 megahertz in there. See, surprising it. Oh, I know why. Boy, you get away from the radio and you forget how to use it. This radio has two or three? Three shortwave bands. So I wanted to go down to the lower section of the shortwave band, so I need to change setting to SW1. And then I can use quick tune. And I wanted to get into the amateur band. Now, this radio does not have single sideband capability. So I can't really listen to hams. So what I wanted to do is I want to go to 5 megahertz, and we're close. And I'll tune fast. Where'd that fast button go? Oh, right there. And I'll go up to 5 megahertz and see if I can get WWV. Yeah, it's there. Okay, and forgot to explain, I'm using an external antenna connection so that I can use my G5RV antenna, because as you've seen in many of my videos, trying to use a telescopic antenna in my office is just kind of worthless. Kind of like me, worthless. Oh. So, I've got it hooked. Unfortunately, I have to use a couple of adapters, so I'm losing some signal strength from my antenna. And I've got it on a switch. Now, what we can do is, I can turn on, let me get this out of the way, turn on my 750, the newer brother to the 450, and we'll go to the shortwave band. And the beauty of this one is you can quickly dial in the frequency you want. I'll dial in 5 megahertz. And now I'll switch the antenna over to this radio and see how it does. I say, can't reach the switch. Okay, there we go. And I need to go on the external antenna, if I can find the button. There, now we're on external. Pretty noisy. But you can, okay, so you were able, I was able to, and maybe you heard it if my camera is picking this up, the announcement by the lady, the female voice, from Hawaii, which is quite a ways from me, and then the male voice from Fort Collins, I believe it is, in Colorado. So that radio is picking it up pretty good. Still a lot of noise. Now let's switch back real quick. Well, when you get old, there's no such thing as quick. And let's see what this radio is doing. Okay, the audio was a little lower down in the noise, but from the time I switched from one radio to another, conditions could have changed. So I would say they're equivalent. This radio, for some reason, since I reviewed it, and I got it for, I think, around $200, this thing has gone through the roof. It's really hard to find it for less than $250 right now. And like I say, this, because it's an older model, it's not a digital tuner, you can get for less than $75. And like I say, there was this one tremendous sale for $35. Plus you can get them used, but I'm talking about new price. New price, you can find these on any given day. Those sales go pretty fast for under $75, brand new radio. So that's the reason I'm kind of showing it to you again. If you're looking for shortwave radio and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want to get a pretty good radio, I recommend the Grundig S450, and the latest model of the 450 is the DLX. So I just wanted to show you this, and we can tune the bands for a few minutes and see what we pick up. Well, hey. No, I did switch it back. Okay, I was thinking I didn't switch the antenna back. Old age really comes at a bad time for me. and I'm really starting to show signs of old age. Okay, let's just turn the volume up. That's kind of pretty good right now. Female voice kind of low. So it's doing pretty good. Yeah, let's see if we can switch quickly back to the 10 meters. Turn that volume down. Well, I'm on the wrong band again. Did see 50, there's 15. Let's try 15 again. No, 15 meters usually 15 megahertz WWV usually comes in better in the late afternoon. So I'm not getting it right now. And I could try, let's try it just for the heck of it on the other 750, and we can dial that in real quickly. I love that. No, nothing there. So it sounds like these, as far as reception, these radios are about the same. Let's tune down. Let me turn the volume back up. I got the antenna switched. Yep. Just tune down a little bit. Now, I have read on the older versions when these first came out, there was a problem with this tuning dial in that it wobbled as you were turning it. This one, I don't have that problem. I bought this about maybe a year and a half ago, so it's a newer version of this model, and they apparently have done something to fix that. Although I haven't done a lot of dialing, so maybe it gets worse over time. Okay, I'm in the amateur radio band right now, so I need to get out of there because this does not do single sideband. Let me go up in frequency from 15. Well, actually 15 was not that good. So let's go down. There's 5 again, nice and loud. So let's go up from 5 megahertz. There's a Spanish station, 5.955. That's loud and clear. That could be Radio Habana. Now, from about just above 5 megahertz, almost up to 7 megahertz, I get a lot of Spanish stations here in Florida. Another Spanish station. Let's get up to 9 megahertz. I'm using the quick tune button. There's 7, 9, 9.4. Okay, there's 9.550. Radio Habana. I think that's Radio Australia at 9.580 because it sounds like what they call football. which is what we call soccer. Well, that's loud and clear. So you can see, you know, this radio does a pretty good job, and if you can get a bargain deal on it, I'd suggest you go for it. So that's the show for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. That tells me that I'm doing videos that are of interest to you. Also, if you take the time and share this video so other people can find out about my channel, I really would appreciate that. And my previous videos on the loop antenna, I got a lot of feedback, and I really appreciate those comments and suggestions. People were suggesting how I could use that because I wasn't familiar with the loop antenna. So thanks for watching, and bye-bye.